What is going on, guys? Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. So today I've been pretty silent here. I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Direct that we just saw this past Wednesday. There is some hate, there's some excitement. I kind of want to go over what, the things that stood out to me and what my general thoughts are. I actually did record a reactions video, but I didn't upload it just simply because I didn't really, how do I say this? It was 50 minutes long. There wasn't a whole lot of excitement for me anyways throughout the whole thing. So I thought it was boring on my side. So if I would have posted that, I definitely would have thought that you guys probably have been just as bored as well too. So there's a couple things in there that really stood out to me. Like I'm going to talk about here in a moment. But there's a lot of games. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was like 30 some games, or 20 to 30 games I believe there was. And there's a lot of games for everybody out there. We have a lot of Nintendo Switch games coming out between now and the end of the year. They threw a couple of 2022 games out there as well too. But there's a lot of stuff that's coming to Nintendo Switch that is a good thing. It's always a great thing. But again though, a lot of things that weren't really too exciting on my end anyways, and a lot of things that a lot of people I think were expecting or were wanting. Things like Metroid Prime Trilogy, which we didn't get. We didn't get much for The Legend of Zelda, the 35th anniversary, which a lot of people thought we were going to get as well too. No Bayonetta 3 news. There's a lot of things, like I said, that a lot of people weren't too happy with. But again though, I was going to highlight the things that kind of stood out to me and kind of give you my thoughts on the whole entire thing here. So right off the bat though, I'm not going to go over the whole thing. Like I said, just the things that kind of stood out to me here. So right off the bat though, Pyra as the Super Smash Bros. Fighter that we have coming. I'm not a big Xenoblade fan myself, so for me it really didn't do a whole lot. It's cool. I know there's a lot of people out there who are excited. That's great. I'm always excited for those people. There's people who don't like Bayonetta. There's people who don't like Steve from Minecraft. Don't like Street Fighter as well too. We've got Ryu and Ken and so forth. So I'm always excited that we get new fighters. I'm just excited that we're getting new fighters. Period. And I'm always excited for those people who are really into the Xenoblade games or the Fire Emblem games, etc., who really like those characters, and it's good to see them come into Smash Brothers. So I'm not mad about that at all. I didn't really have anybody in mind that I was expecting. I just didn't have nobody, in my personal opinion here. And a lot of people were saying like Conker, from Conker's Bad Fur Day and stuff like that. But I personally didn't have anybody who I thought it was going to be anyway, so I wasn't expecting much. But again though, it was nice to see just another new character. Actually characters, because she has split personalities or whatnot here. So it was good to see that though, as for the Smash Brothers fans out there. But the one game that really did stand out to me a lot here was the next game I'm going to talk about was Mario Golf. I think it was called Mario Golf Super Rush, I think it was called, or something like that. It comes out in June, and I've been playing this game. I play this game all the time. This is Mario Golf World Tour for the Nintendo 3DS. I love this game. I play it all the damn time. It's just such fun. I love the Mario Golf games. I believe I had one I think I have it still on the GameCube, I think it is. Can't remember off the top of my head here, but I just remember playing those games a lot here. Like I said, I still play this one quite a bit. I love the Mario Sports series. It'd been nice to see Strikers, but I'm all in for Mario Golf. Looks like fun. We got some new characters. We got some new modes. We have a story mode as well too, which looks freaking awesome. I just think all in all though, the game itself is just going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if there's any online to it or not yet. I think they did mention multiplayer, so that's good as well too. So again, I'm excited for Mario Golf. I think it was called Super Rush, coming out in June. I think it looks like a lot of fun. We did of course get some other games as well too, like the Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville. We knew that was coming out March 19th, so we got that. We saw some Apex Legends stuff, so I'm just going over some things I've talked about here in the past. And we saw several other games as well too here that we know was coming out, Capcom Collection and so forth. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. Again, I'm not going over everything. I'm just kind of going over the things that really stood out to me that's kind of causing the controversy as well too. The next thing we're going to talk about though is The Legend of Zelda. So I thought right away we're going to get a big 35th anniversary party, much like we got from Mario for his 35th anniversary. Is that coming up? Probably. I think we're still going to see that here in the future, but I thought for sure we're going to get it on this Nintendo Direct, this big 50-minute Nintendo Direct. But instead we did, right off the bat, find out that we're not going to get any information on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I was hoping for it. I wasn't expecting it, but I was hoping for it, but we didn't get it. They said they're going to bring some more information later in the year, which is perfectly fine. That's okay. Take your time. The game's going to be great. I'm guessing it's not going to be a 2021 game. It's more likely going to be a 2022 game. So we'll probably get some more information, I bet you, later on in the fall here regarding Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which I'm excited for. And again, take your time. It's all good. Not mad here. The next game, though, that we got, but they're like, you know what? But we are going to get a Legend of Zelda game here, and you're going to get this one, which we all kind of expected. I thought for sure we are going to see the trailer for the trilogy, the collection, whether it was Twilight Princess, along with Wind Waker, along with Skyward Sword, or so forth. But instead, though, we get a trailer right off the bat. We knew it was Skyward Sword. We saw the clouds and everything. I was excited. I saw it and I was like, okay, we're getting Skyward Sword HD, which is great. I think it's going to be an excellent game. To be honest, 100% honest with you, I never really got into Skyward Sword. I had it on my Wii. I didn't like the motion controls. I'll be honest with you. I did not like the motion controls, so I didn't play a whole lot of it. I did play it. I had the crossbow little thing too, little trainer game that came with it. But I wasn't really into the game a whole lot because I didn't like the motion controls. I didn't like the Wii motion controls, first of all. I used the Pro controller all the time, or the classic controller. But as far as like the game itself goes, it was a great game. It was a good game. I'm very, very excited to be able to use it on the Switch. They've updated the controls. You still use the Joy-Cons and everything here. But you can also, in handheld mode, which is the majority of the time I play in, you can use the analog sticks for your sword and your shield as well too. So they did indeed update the controlling. They updated it for handheld mode as well too for us. So that's good. Of course, it's in HD now, so they did update the graphics a little bit here, made it more sharper, I'm sure, compared to how it was on the Wii. We're also getting some pretty cool looking new Joy-Cons, which I'm excited for because I love Joy-Cons. I just got new ones, as you can see, not too long ago in the video here. I got new Joy-Cons, and I'm excited to be able to get these as well too. The game drops in July along with the new Joy-Cons, and again though, I will for sure be picking up the Joy-Cons. I'll be picking up the game, of course, as well too. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, so regardless of what game it was or how it looked and the price. So people are throwing a fit about the price of the game. $60. We knew it was going to happen. We act like it's something new. Nintendo's been doing this for quite a while now. They've done it with all the games pretty much so far. They poured over from the Wii U and from other systems. I mean, it's $60 per game, but you're getting a full game. I don't care if it's a game that came out years ago on the Wii. That doesn't matter. The fact is that you're getting a full Zelda game here in HD with updated controls. I'm sure there's going to be some more stuff updated in the game as well too as we learn. And of course, like I said, you're getting to be able to play in handheld mode with the updated controls as well too. So if you're expecting to pay less than $60, then you know what? Go find another third-party game or something like that, or go get a different game. It's just plain and simple here. We knew it was going to be $60. Mario 3D All-Stars was $60. That was 3 older games that they didn't do any updates to at all. They just threw them on a damn cartridge and called it good. $60. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's when they released Legend of Zelda, 35th anniversary series, which I'm sure they're going to do. They're going to probably release. I've heard rumors. They're probably going to release Twilight Princess. They're probably going to release Wind Waker. And guess what? They're going to charge you $60 for it, just like they did on the Wii U as well too for those games. It's just the way it's going to be. I didn't throw a fit at all when they brought Twilight Princess to the Nintendo Wii U. I paid $60 for it. I still would pay $60 for it to this day. It's a great game. It's in HD. It's updated. It's a lot of fun. It's just something that I do. I don't really care. It's not a big deal that we have to pay $60 for it. So again, I understand there's people pissed off about it, but again though, you gotta get over that. It's been going on for quite some time. It's time to move on. You either pay it or you don't pay it. It's plain and simple. It's just the way it is here. So again though, I wasn't super excited for Skyward Sword, but I'm definitely going to be picking it up along with the Joy-Cons. Now the next thing that I'm going to talk about here kind of did sour me a little bit here. So I'm gonna feel for you people on this one as well too, because a lot of people were upset about this. As soon as they announced the last trailer, I was like, or the last game announcement, I was like, okay, it's got to be something good. And then as soon as I saw the inkling, I was like, it was this desert area or wherever it was, in this big area, and I was like, okay, I saw an inkling. I'm like, this has to be Splatoon 3. It's been almost 4 years since we've had a Splatoon game. I'm like, it's gotta be Splatoon 3. I'm sure it could have been some DLC. I thought, but when I saw the Inkling walking by the Eiffel Tower, you know, upside down, everything crashed, I was like, this could be a DLC. This could be a DLC of like a single player campaign or something along those lines as well too. But I for sure was thinking, okay, this got to be Splatoon 3. Sure enough though, we see the trailer and we find out Splatoon 3. The logo comes on. I'm like, hell yes, this is awesome. I cannot wait. We're going to get Splatoon 3. We saw a little bit of gameplay. Now, this was not actual gameplay. And it looked, you know, it looked pretty cool. I mean, it looked very, very similar. We saw some new guns, saw a new area and such as well, to a new map and so forth here. So I was definitely excited for it. I was like, you know, some new customizations to the Inklings and everything else. I was like, this is going to be great. And then it comes up on the screen, 2022. And that just completely shattered me because I was like, for sure, I'm like, if we're getting this Splatoon 3, we haven't even got much updates on this game at all for a long time. Every once in a while they throw us a Splatfest, but I'm like, they haven't really given us much for Splatoon in quite some time. This, you know, if this is Splatoon 3, it's got to be releasing this year. I was guessing probably in June, kind of like it did before with Splatoon 2, or, you know, even later on in the fall. I don't care. But when I saw 2022, I was just completely heartbroken. Mainly because of the fact that I was really expecting this game to come out this year. And I knew we needed some new content. We needed some new big games for this year. If we're not getting Zelda and so forth, I knew we needed some more big games as we get further along in the year. So I thought for sure Splatoon 3 was going to be that game. Again, I was heartbroken. I was disappointed. I got over it. Yes, I did get over it. And I understand, you know, it's in development and such. And it's coming out next year, which I think 2022 is probably going to be a big year. I know we said the same thing about this year, but freaking pandemic and stuff, I think that really ruined a lot of things. I think next year we're definitely going to get Breath of the Wild 2. And we're also going to get Splatoon 3 as well, too. So, and Metroid. We still got Metroid Prime 4 out there somewhere. We still got Bayonetta 3 out there somewhere. We got the Metroid trilogy out there somewhere. But have hope, because I do hear lots of rumblings and stuff that we are getting The Legend of Zelda, we are getting Twilight Princess, and we are getting Wind Waker on, you know, ported over to Nintendo Switch. So there's still hope that we may get, you know, Metroid Prime trilogy as well too. So again, guys, I just want to kind of, you know, express my feelings about this whole Nintendo Direct from this past Wednesday. Like I said, I started to upload the videos like 50-some minutes long. And I was like, you know what, this is kind of boring to watch for me. It's got to be boring for you guys. So I was going to take some highlights of that and throw it in there. But really, there wasn't a ton of excitement except for Splatoon 3. I really got excited for that. And Skyward Sword, I was really, you know, kind of like pumped for that as well too, especially the Joy-Cons and such as well. So again, though, you know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Were you disappointed? Were you happy with the Direct? You know, I know there's a lot of different opinions out there of everything going on. There's a lot of different feelings and such. So definitely let me know what you guys think here. So make sure you guys like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification, of course, to keep updated with all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And once again, guys, this has been Mike saying, happy gaming.